we all want to cut corners, and a mate or I know him, but he's starting to become a mate now. He's listening to the podcast and watching some of my stuff. He's like, Jared, I want to do this and I want to do that and I want to do this and I want to do that. I was like, all right, cool. How much money are you saving? And he's like, I'm saving like roughly $200 a week. I said, look, like if you go away and buy something, or you go away and get a loan and buy something and you haven't got your foundation set, then what's going to happen is you're going to get a loan and you're going to leak money. So I call it the bucket, right? The leaky bucket. If you can't plug up the holes and start saving more money personally, how do you think you're going to do it with another entity as well? It's going to end up, you're going to go south a lot quicker and put you in an even worse position. And I just say that to people about the cutting corners thing. It's not a thing. Like you talk about universal laws, we have to go through a certain process and certain things that we need to learn in our life. And it's unfortunate for me because I'm a crazy hare and I want it to happen overnight as well. Like I have to struggle through this period to a point where like, okay, now I get it. And so I just want to share that for the younger viewers. Is like, you can't cut corners, can you, Yaro? Like it's just not going to happen.
No, I remember having a conversation at a meetup with I think it was like a 14-year-old, and I just did my talk on how to make money blogging, and he was adamant about sitting down and talking to me one-on-one. I was like, okay, all right. Just before I left, I sat down with him.
Good on you.
He just kept asking me, tell me the secret. How do I actually make money? And I was like, well, like I said in my talk, it's, you got to do all these things in a row, work hard, and then you'll get the result. He's like, no. What's the secret? Like, what are you not telling me? I know you're not giving away everything on the talk. I said, no, I pretty much am. It's just a process. It's a journey. It's a learning experience and an experimental experience. And I think, unfortunately, when you haven't gone through that experience and you hear people talk about making money, you think there is something that you just don't know, and if you knew it, you'd instantly make money. Plus, let's face it, you're really impatient because you've got expenses and you've probably had to work a job and you hate working the job.
Yeah.
So anything you can do to get an alternative income stream as fast as you can. I've been there, and it's not fast. I think that's the worst thing about this. There's no such thing as a get rich quick scheme other than inheritance, winning the lottery. I mean, and those aren't schemes, that's just blind luck, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, I think, accepting that fact and then making sure you commit to learning a process and implementing a process and seeing it as a long-term process. And then hopefully you enjoy the process. Like, to me, that's the only question to ask yourself, not whether you're making money yet, it's whether you're enjoying the process to do what will eventually lead to making the money. That to me is the most important